how to get your first 1,000 followers on Instagram. But before I get into the content, make sure to hit the subscribe button and the notification bell to not miss when I upload a new video, because I upload 2 videos a week now with Instagram tips, tricks, and strategies that I have proof of concept of and that you, as a normal person and not an Instagram guru, can replicate easily. So let's get into the video with the 10 steps that you have to follow to gain your first 1,000 followers. So step number 1 is you select your niche, and the smaller, the better. So for example, I started in the luxury niche, then I went down to watches and then to Rolex specifically. The smaller your niche, the more passionate your audience is going to be, and the more engagement and the more loyal your audience or your community will be. Step number 2 is define your target audience. So now you got the niche, but then you have to decide who is it that you want to attract. So in my case, I wanted to attract Rolex collectors, watch collectors in general, and also people that just love Rolex watches. Step number 3 is you create a profile picture that is related to your niche or the topic that your account is all about. A great free tool for this is called canva.com. There's a lot of different templates available that you can use to create your own logo for free. If you want to spend some money, then you can use Photoshop or Illustrator, or even hire somebody on fiverr.com for as little as $5. Step number 4 is you set up your bio. And I always follow the who, what, why, and then call to action principle. So who is it that this account is all about? Or what is the page? Like a Rolex community page, for example, or you can just tag your personal account. What is the page about? In my case, about Rolex watches, Rolex watch pictures, and videos about luxury watches. Why means why should somebody follow you? So in my case, because I upload daily luxury watch content. And then call to action is simply something like check the story highlights below for more, or use our hashtag for a chance to get featured. Step number 5 is you create 3 sets of hashtags. So for a new page with less than 1,000 followers, here's what I recommend to use for hashtags. So you start with 10 hashtags that have less than 100k uploads. So uploads means the number of posts that have used this hashtag before. Then you use 5 hashtags with 100,000 to 300,000 uploads, and 5 hashtags with over 300 up to 500,000 uploads. Now with these hashtags, if you have enough engagement, you will be able to first rank for those small hashtags, then eventually for those medium size, and then for the big size hashtags. Step number 6 is you simply start posting. And I recommend you upload 1 to 3 posts every single day. Now with a personal brand, you might just upload 1 or 2, and with a reposting page, you can actually upload 3 to 4 times a day. It's also important to use related GEO tags and obviously the hashtags that you researched before. Step number 7 is you engage with your target audience. And you do that simply by searching for related hashtags that your audience might use, and then you like and comment on every single new picture or top post, and also the new recent posts that have been published. I recommend you do that on 30 to 100 posts every single day. But it's important to leave meaningful comments, thoughtful comments, to also attract people that see your comment. In addition to that, you should always reply back to comments and of course answer your direct messages. What I also like to do is send every new follower a thank you message, because they are who support your page and they are what makes your page grow. Step number 8 is you upload daily stories. I recommend you upload 4 to 6 stories every single day just to keep your account active and to have your followers engage with your content even more. Now for that, you should use as many features as possible. So you can use the polls, slide bar, question feature, the new quiz feature, add a geo tag, and use 1 or 2 related hashtags. Why only 1 or 2? Simply because if you use more than that, you will not be able to show up on any hashtags with your story. Step number 9 is you simply refer people from other accounts to your Instagram. Now this can be from your website, from your email list, from YouTube, from Facebook, Pinterest, or even other Instagram accounts that you have. And then step number 10, which I actually forgot to add here, is you can use promotions or shout outs to boost your following even more. So for example, you would search a high authority page, a page with over 100,000 followers in your niche, and then you reach out to them asking for their promo rates, then you will simply send them the post that you want to promote, and then they will boost your following if the content is good enough and if the call to action is good enough. Now I will follow up with a video on promotions and shoutouts in the near future, so definitely stay tuned for this one. Now, what results can you expect? Well, if you grow 1,000 followers within the first 2 to 4 weeks, that's actually pretty good. In my case, as you can see, I was able to grow 1,000 followers in only 18 days. But as I said, if you make it within your first month, that's already pretty good. So guys, that's it for this video. Comment down below which of these tips, tricks, hacks, whatever you want to call it, you're going to implement right away. And as I mentioned before, make sure to subscribe and hit the notification bell to not miss when I upload a new video. Also, follow my personal account for daily Instagram hacks that are not mentioned here on YouTube. Thank you so much for watching, and see you in the next one.